From an off year is hitting .394 and leads the Expos with 9 RBIs. Terry Francona replacing Al Oliver at first, hitting .345 and has strengthened the defense. Charlie Lee takes a 1-1 record to the mound for the Expos this afternoon against veteran left-hander Jerry Koosman of the Phillies, who is 1-0.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Charlie Lee gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Brian Little will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Now to the plate, here is number 8. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the second baseman, number 8.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Looped out towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt. Here's the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Sixto Lensko. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
In now, Vaughn Hayes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Phillies leave a couple. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jerry Koosman gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Lensko is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number one. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Dawson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up some.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. And inning in the books, no score here on the show.
Wilson.
And stepping in, Glenn Wilson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
To the plate now, number 17. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, Ivan DeJesus. Popped him up. Carter is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jerry Koosman. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Carter.
The catcher, Gary Carter.
The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for two. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping in now, Tim Wallace. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Ready with the 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher. Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Carter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Brian Little, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He set the payoff pitch.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
He set the 3-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for Washington. Will move to the third with no score. now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So next to the plate for the Phils, Tim Corcoran. First pitch of the AB now. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike.
2 down, no one on base. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's
a swing and a high drive to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Lenska.
At the plate, Sixto Lensko. No balls and a strike to count. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Doug Flynn. First offering, Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Charlie Lee. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Pete Rose, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Popped him up. De Jesus waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Vaughn Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second, reined in. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Next to stand in is Glenn Wilson, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, number 17.
So now to the plate, number 17, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To short, hit hard. He's right there, and that's the second out.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Vaughn.
Striding in is Ivan DeJesus, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is foul for the first strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Dawson.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dawson. First pitch on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Wow, somebody break out the oxygen tank because he was booking all the way around for the triple. But then the throwing error gives him an opening, and he heads all the way home to score. Got to take care of the baseball.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Wallace.
Striding in now for the Nats, Tim Wallace. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. One out, nobody on. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To plate now, Jim Wolf. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Brian Little.
And now for Washington, Brian Little comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Grounded to third. Schmidt has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. So here now's the pitcher, Jerry Koosmanov. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Rose has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Number 8. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Tim Corcoran, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting it out.
Schmidt.
At the plate now, Mike Schmidt, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Sixto Lensko as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 4-2.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Into the box now, Vaughn Hayes. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. A dive, and he can't hang on. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Next to dig in, Glenn Wilson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
In now, number 17. And he puts it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Vaughn Hayes.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Number 50 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for Washington, number 50.
Into the box, Ivan DeJesus. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Wolf is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 6-2. So now to the plate, Doug Flynn. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Number 50.
Terry Franco will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Grounded to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Franco leads off first with 1 away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nationals go quietly. They still trail here at 6-2. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 39.
So stepping in is Jerry Koosmanov, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That's popped up. Rose is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
So here is number 8. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Tim Corcoran. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. Grounded weakly to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Mike.
And now here is Mike Schmidt. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 6-2. First pitch on its way. Pete Rose is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The right fielder, number 10, Dawson.
To the plate now, Dawson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Rose aboard here at first with nobody out, and he struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jerry Carter.
Jerry Carter.
First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1. Ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Tim Wallace, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and down.
Two out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Let's go.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sixto Lensko, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next, Vaughn Hayes singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wolf is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Glenn Wilson.
So next to bat will be Glenn Wilson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
The windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
I think they're way
Number
past
17.
due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, number 17, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Jim Wolf.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they...
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Brian Little.
So next to hit is Brian Little, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
At the plate now, Doug Flynn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Little, the runner at second with one away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Bobby Ramos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In there, strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Line, that's a base hit. Little ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's in there as they now trail by only 3.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Larry Anderson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Gary Maddox is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. In now, Tim Raines, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Bob James has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in will be Ivan DeJesus. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the eighth.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Greg Gross will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's got it. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Tim Corcoran.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to one on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Nationals 3. Tug McGraw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Pete Rose will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch.
Ball that good. Nope.
Andre Dawson is on deck. And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And the count will be full. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0.
Right
so that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Dawson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Carter. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. And now in the box, Mike Schmidt. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate, Sixto Lensko, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Left fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Number 47 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 47.
To the plate now, Gary Maddox. Line hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Glenn Wilson, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, number 17.
At the plate now is number 17. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Vaughn Hayes.
Stepping in next, Ivan DeJesus. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Raines able to track it down for the third out. But the Fightins strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Phillies 9 and the Nationals 3. Kevin Gross is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now at the plate, here is Tim Wallace. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Jim Wolf. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Brian Little. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Schmidt. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Phils used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jerry Koosman pitches well enough to get the W. Charlie Lee struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!